All right, welcome back to the Tell the Truth podcast, man. Welcome back. I'm your host, Chi-Town Neil. Today we got a hot show. We got 3 good topics. We're going to talk about 3 reasons why you should take the Chicago Bears serious. Yes. The big thing, we down here in Dallas. Will the Cowboys make the playoff? Number 3, will Kansas City make the playoffs? And who we thinking who you need to take for real in the AFC and the NFC? But before we get started, let me get started. My co-host to my left, Mr. BTB. Tell him what that's for, baby.
Bowtie Bill.
Man, Bowtie Bill, good to see you back in the studio,
baby.
man.
Let's do it.
Before we get started, man, tell the people what we need, baby.
Yes, man. Thanks for joining in to Tell the Truth 23 podcast. Tell your family members and friends the ones you like as well as the ones you don't like. Always, and don't forget to chime in, and hit the subscribe button, the like button, and turn on your distribution button.
All right. Man, give me a close-up, dog. Yeah, you see the shades, Uncle Bowtie Bill. You see the shades, Bowtie Bill. You see the shades, baby. You know, my Bears future's so bright, man. I got to wear sunglasses today, man. I'm wearing sunglasses to the whole doggone podcast, man. You know what I'm saying? I wear my sunglasses at night so I can see. Bowtie Bill, I told you 3 weeks ago. Tear down, going to the Super Bowl. We kicked your team's butt 2 weeks ago. Do you finally take my Bears serious, Bowtie Bill?
Pleasantly surprised.
But see, there you go, dodging questions like the Matrix. That's not what I asked you. I asked you, do you take my Chi-Town Bears serious now?
Yes.
All right, Bowtie Bill.
In the regular season.
Okay, you can put any type of clause you want on it, Bowtie Bill. You can put any
They rank number 1. They rank number 1 in the NFC as of right now.
Can we drink to that, Bowtie Bill? Can we drink? Okay. So we rank number 1.
I'm pleasantly surprised.
Yeah, I got to keep my shades on this episode because the Bears' future is so bright, and I got to make sure at the end of that tunnel there's not a bright light, there's not a truck coming to run me over. I got to make sure there's sunshine coming for your boy, Bowtie Bill. All I kept hearing, the Bears ain't played nobody. The Bears ain't played nobody. Now I ain't saying from you. I'm talking about these other knuckleheads out here. You already started saying back when we was 6-2, you was like, hey, Bears playing good ball. So you already started giving our roses and flowers.
Yes, sir.
Almost about a month ago. But these other so-called knuckleheads that think they know as much as us, which they don't. This is why they're fans and we are gurus. We try to tell you that the Bears was serious. So some people might say, oh, of course you say that because you're a Bears fan. There's 3 reasons why you got to take the Bears serious. All right? There's 3 reasons.
Number 1.
Number 1 for me is the running attack since the bye is not number 6. It's not number 5. It's number 1. I'm not saying, oh, we're number 1. I'm being serious. The rushing attack, Ben Johnson, tighten up on that rushing attack. If you can run the ball, Bowtie Bill, that means we can beat you in any weather, any type of ball game, if you can run the ball. If people don't remember, who was that? That was the Giants game. We got a good kickoff ran back against the Giants. We didn't even pass the ball one time that drive. We ran, kicked the field goal, got out of there. So the running game has been going down since we came out the bye playing Washington. Number 1, the run game. Number 2, there's just some seasons that it's just like that. And that means the turnover battle. We're number 1 in the league in turning people over. I mean, this ain't 5 weeks in, Bowtie Bill. This is not 8 weeks into Bowtie Bill. This is 12 games. And I told you before the season started, everybody thought I was just saying, but I've been telling everybody for the longest, the Bears got the best secondary in the NFL. And I've been saying that. You tried to earlier, you tried to talk about the Steelers. We're going to talk about old-ass Ramsey and Slay later on. I told you the Steelers' defense was not going to be as good as you thought, and we're going to get to that in a minute, and I wind up being right again. Okay? And I said it. Here's a kicker to the Bears' secondary. This is what makes the Bears even more scary. The Bears have not had their entire secondary this entire season. A lot of people don't even know that. Right, number 26, that's Jalen Johnson's backup. Starting slot corner, Gordon, which we call him Spider-Man in Chicago. He's only played 2.5 games. We just picked up C.J. Gardner, who won the Super Bowl with Philadelphia. So he's our starting nickel. So this week, we had all of them finally back for the first time this season. And you seen what we did to Philly. We had Spider-Man. We played one time, we played a dime, dog. We had C.J. Gardner and Spider-Man out there. Same time. Jalen Johnson was on a pitch count, so he's only going to get better. Jalen Johnson's the number one, and that's his number on the Bears. So we only going to get better. We getting all these takeaways with two of our top cornerbacks ain't played all season. So it's definitely the reason why I think it's serious. You can take us serious. So number one is the running game. Number two is turnover. Number three, and this is the number one reason why you got to take the Bears serious.
Number one and number three?
Well, number three is the running game. Two is the turnover. Number one.
Okay, that's how you. Okay, got it. I'm rolling with you.
The number one reason why you got to take the Bears serious is that doggone Ben Johnson. It's that doggone Ben Johnson. I tried to tell y'all last year, the Bears had talent. Give me my close up for you raggedy motherfucker. Producer, I tried to tell y'all last year, the Bears had talent. O'Neal, you're biased. We lost 4 games last year because of coaching. That Eberflus guy who's trash couldn't call timeout. He cost us on Thanksgiving Day. Everybody saw that. He cost us on the Hail Mary. Everybody saw that. He cost us in the Green Bay game at home. He cost us the Minnesota game. He cost us 4 games. So I kept telling everybody, we should have won 8 games last year. The Bears' talent wasn't that bad. It was just really the coaching was that bad. I kept saying that. So I felt like we was definitely good for 9 wins with Ben Johnson just because of the coaching. Do you remember what my prediction was at the beginning of the season before we started the season? You remember how
refresh my memory.
I said worst case scenario, the Bears would be 10-7, most likely 12-5. You like, oh come on, Neil, you going? I said worst case. I said 10-7.
I said 9-8, 10-7.
Yeah, you said 9-8. I said 10-7 easy. Because I felt like we should have won 8 games last year, but the coach cost it, and we got a better offensive linemen this year. So I felt like it. To me, it's not that big of a surprise if you actually saw the way the Bears lost. It wasn't like the players doing dumb stuff or players not being disciplined. We literally lost 4 games because of coaching. We literally did. So, yeah, we for real. Yes, this is sustainable. Do I think we're going to the Super Bowl? I'm not going to say that, but I do say this. This do not surprise me at all. You should see how calm I am when I'm watching Bears game. We take the lead, Caleb throw interception against Philly. I'd be like, I don't even get as mad when the Bears mess up because I just be like, we're going to figure it out. We got coaching. We're going to win this game. You saw how well when I watched the Pittsburgh game with you. I was real chill. I like, man, a couple times y'all took the lead. I was like, man, we winning this game.
We had the lead at halftime.
Oh, what was my ex? Was I mad or anything? I said, Botow, we winning this game, bro. Like we win. That's how much confidence I got. Cause I already know we have the talent, and because of the coaching staff, I'm like, we're gonna win this game, man. So y'all taking all that.
Man, the 3 reasons why the Bears are winning at a phenomenal clip. I mean, like I said, I'm pleasantly shocked.
I'm not. I'm a guru, but you're not.
Yeah, I'm pleasantly shocked.
Okay.
Coaching. Not only is it the X's and O's.
Yeah.
Man, when they beat Philadelphia on the day after Thanksgiving, in the locker room, when he took off his shirt, it's like the team is galvanized around the coaching. They believe in coach. If you don't believe in coaching, for whatever reason, everybody have their human element.
Right.
You're not gonna play as hard.
Right.
But when you believe in coaching, you're gonna give it that extra oomph to it.
And I've been saying, you know how I feel about coaching. We got to a debate 5 years ago before we started the podcast, and you finally came along. I was like, coaching is to me more important than good quarterback play. You like, nah, and now you slowly start saying coaching in the NFL is huge. The number one thing you got to get right if you ask me, coaching. But go ahead, Botow Bill.
The second thing is that turnover differential, man.
them boys
them 17 turnover differential. Bananas. It's bananas, man. I mean, you're giving your offense additional opportunities to play, and you're giving the defense the opportunity to rest.
You want to hear something crazy?
And so now,
my fault, go ahead.
Yeah. So with the turnover differentials, and y'all like what, top 5 in sacks?
Yeah, we're starting to get sacks now, which is kind of weird because that's our weakness is actually our defensive line. We don't get a lot of pressure. So imagine how good our secondary be if we had
No, y'all,
J.J. Watt.
I believe y'all top 5 in sacks, if I'm not mistaken.
We're
But yeah.
we're probably last 2 or 3 games. But my point is that Sweat's come along. But my point is that we don't have a J.J. Watt. We don't have a Miles Garrett. I like that kid in New York. We don't got a Burns. We don't got the 2 young boys down in Houston. My point is we don't even have that type of pass rush. So imagine how much better our secondary would be if we had some type of pass rush, bro. But go ahead.
Yeah. I know you digress.
Yeah.
And
the third reason.
Right. But that turnover differential is paramount. You have a short field.
Yep.
Your defense is resting.
Mm-hmm.
And you're scoring the ball.
Mm-hmm.
The third thing, Caleb Williams.
Mm-hmm.
Caleb Williams has bought into the Ben Johnson system.
I agree.
He's throwing what they call on-time throws.
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, 3 is out.
Yep.
And then in the event if he has to scramble, he has the ability to do that.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So Ben Johnson, the coaching that galvanized the team, the turnover differential, Caleb Williams.
Right. You
know what I mean?
And the thing about it, a lot of people, like one of my buddies I watch the games with all the time, diehard Green Bay Packer fan, my boy Kevin, and he's like, oh, you guys can't keep just playing with your food and winning late. Pittsburgh would not win late. We started out sluggish. Caleb got hot in late second quarter, carried over to the second half. I think he threw 3 or 4 touchdowns. Philadelphia, we just came out and bully balled them, right, hitting them dead in the mouth. Mm-hmm. So now you're not seeing the Bears pull off these last-minute victories like they were doing before. They're coming out the gate. And a lot of that comes from once you win, now it's even easier for the players to buy in now. Now, the players have totally bought in. Now, a little backdrop on why Ben Johnson took his shirt off. Now, I'm going to tell you, this man is a man of the people. So a lot of people don't know that. This man is the man of the people.
Yeah. Is it winning circle?
You already know about it, the Wiener Circle. So it's called the Wiener Circle. Uh-huh. So early this year, I forgot what the first one was. The Bears had to do something, and it's a hot dog joint. I think it's on the northwest side. It's called the Wiener Circle. And the Bears, I think Caleb had to throw 4 touchdown passes. That's what it was. And he threw 4 touchdown passes, and I forgot. Oh, I think it was against the Cowboys. It was 4 touchdown pass, and the city got free hot dogs for like 3 hours. So what happened was the Winner Circle, they came out with another one, and it was like, hey, if the coach takes his shirt off one time after the game, it's like some other new special they giving out. So if you notice before he takes his shirt off, he says to the team, hey, team, fellas, proud of you, boom, 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 says a little thing, and then he says, but I want to let y'all know something. You know the city of Chicago is really hungry. So some people took that as that the city of Chicago is hungry for us to win, which is true. But he was us code for it. I'm finna make sure everybody eat free this week while we eating on the field. So I thought that was pretty cool, man. Ben Johnson, I'm telling you right now, he got the city in the uproar. My dad is like the vibe in Chicago. It's just, man, I'm seeing Bears.
That's what I said. He has galvanized Chicago.
Yeah, he really has because of the frustration and things like that we've went through, and a lot of the Bears fans felt like our talent was never worth 3 wins, 4 wins that we was getting. Never saying it was good enough to go to a Super Bowl, but we felt like we had talent in the past to win 7 and 8 games, at least be respectful. We shouldn't have been sucking like the way we have been sucking the last couple of years, and it really has came back down to coaching. The Bears' talent if you look at the Bears' talent, it's pretty much the exact same thing. Let's just keep it a buck from last year. Now, they did make 3 major changes. They went and got a new center, left guard, and right guard, which is very important for a young guy, okay? But it's the same receiver, Seattle Burton, Seattle Loveland. The secondary, I can tell you right now, it's pretty much the same guys. All right, and we're playing backup all year. Same linebacker crew. Defensive linemen, we picked up one guy, Jared, from Atlanta. But it's pretty much the same guys. So that's a lot of our frustration. Like we feel like we were better than that. But to come along, he got the city bought in, playing good ball. And the funny thing is now
we're playing bully ball, man.
Well, yeah. And now the funny thing is we play the Green Bay Packers this week. All right. And
Ooh-wee, man.
this is the first time that both teams have been 5 games over 400 playing each other. I think they said like to the late 60s or early 70s. I think like 63, 64. So it's been a long time. Both have been good at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of people think, oh, it's because of the Bears. You guys have been sucking for so long. Somehow that narrative that the Bears have been stinking for so long. So let me ask you this, Bowtie Bill. When was the last time the Bears was 5 to 6 games over 500? Do you remember?
I want to say, was it 2015?
Close. It actually was 2018, Nagy's year. That's the year we had the double doink.
With Trubisky.
Yeah,
when y'all went to the playoffs.
Yeah, people forget that the Bears was actually one of the favorite that year because the Rams was rolling that year. Rams came into L.A. They bust their ass on Monday Night Football, and that's the year the Rams lost to the New England Super Bowl. We beat them like 15-6, and because of that, that's when everybody started taking us serious. But then we got hit with the double doink. Since then, we ain't been nothing. We had like 1-1 off of 2020. We lost to the Saints, but that was the first year they went to 7 seeds. We wasn't that good that year. We barely made 500. But anyway, the last time was 2018. Now, the major difference is, what I like about it is, Nagy ran Andy Reid's offense and had Trubisky trying to fit into there. What I like about Ben Johnson is he's brought some of the Detroit running scheme, but the passing game, he's basically adjusted it to what Caleb likes. And that's what I think a sign of good coaching is. Adjust your play calling to what your player likes to do. Mm-hmm. So that's another reason why I think it would be sustainable. I don't think it will be sustainable next year, all these turnovers that we have, but I do believe that the wins and the victories and things along that matter will come along. Maybe not, it might be 9-3 next year, but I think we'll still be respectful, 8-4, things along that matter. So I think taking the Bears serious, man. Is there anything else you want to say about the Bears before we move on to these Dallas Cowboys down here in Dallas? Anything else you want to say?
No, man. I mean, throwing scores and running wins.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's what y'all doing, man. Y'all throwing the ball to score touchdowns, and you running the ball to win.
Bears getting 6 points Sunday against Green Bay. You already know who I'm betting on. I'm taking 6 points. What would you bet? Green Bay favored by 6.5, now it's 6. I think that's a lot of points. Philly
they playing in Green Bay, right?
Playing in Green Bay, and Philly was favored of the Bears by 7. Just letting you know, and the Bears covered, flat out won the game. What would you think? Philly? You think Green Bay gonna win by more than 6? Not gonna hurt my feelings.
They're gonna win, but I don't know if it's gonna be 6. But they're gonna win.
I think we got Green Bay's attention. What I will say is that I like the Bears' chances of winning than Green Bay, but I do not think the Bears will sweep Green Bay. So maybe Green Bay will win this game. They will split. Me personally, the whole game, I don't need to see nothing. The whole game to me comes down to Jordan Love. Will we get good Jordan Love or bad Jordan Love? He is so inconsistent. You get the good Jordan Love, the Bears will lose. You get the bad Jordan Love, the Bears will win. So that game is an easy breakdown to me. It's not really because they pretty much pretty even on everything. If you ask me, I do think the Bears have the better offensive line. Green Bay offensive line but I think Green Bay has a better defensive line, but Green Bay got a very key injury last week to Wyatt. I think that's like their nose tackle, defensive tackle. He stops their run. That's very key. And the Bears like to run the ball. So that's very key injury if you ask me. But we move on. Talking about next, since we're down here in Dallas, now it's time to talk about Billy's favorite team.
Man, please. Cowboys are not making the playoffs, bro. When
man,
you look at
let
the
me
7
set it up, boy. You hate them so bad. You didn't even let me set it up, boy.
Ahead,
God, no, boy.
That was a false start, Doc.
You good, man.
That was a false start.
First of all, two questions, man.
Start.
What do you think about the win against Kansas City, and why do you think the Cowboys want to make the playoffs? Go ahead, Bowtie.
Man, that was a good win for the Cowboys from Kansas City. Kansas City, man, on that 3rd and 14, when Rasheed Rice dropped that it was 15 yards. He dropped it, hit him dead in the numbers. He dropped it, and that changed the complexity of the game.
I disagree. I think what changed the complex of the game, and this is kind of weird saying this, what I watched in the game, I felt like the referees did. I saw a lot of bad calls against KC, which is kind of weird. I'm glad I didn't bet on that game. And which is weird because everybody says Kansas City get the calls, and I ain't trying to boo-boo on the Cowboy fans. I know they're going to be like, you don't give them no credit. No, I'm serious. There was a first down before the halftime that kicked them out of field goal range, and it cost them at least 3 points. Then on that very first drive, it was 2nd and something, and they called a great pass on the right sideline, and they called a pick.
Yes,
that was
on
not a pick.
Worthy, which was not a pick.
That was not a pick. So
And that was the first down.
And that was the first down. And they did it again on like 2 drives later in the third quarter. So I saw 3 drives that the referees called some very bad flags. One was the holding on the first drive of the last drive of the second half, that pick on the first drive. Because I was watching it, and I was with family down there in Olive, Mississippi, my folks down there. And y'all want to follow me on social media. My story was crazy. My cousin, Kim, God bless you, brother. I know you probably watch the podcast. Diehard Cowboy fans. Everybody go on my Facebook page. You can see him talking crazy.
I'm surprised they're not a Saints fan.
Yeah, no. They're Cowboy fans. A lot of Cowboy fans down there. That's Olive Branch, Mississippi, and Memphis, Tennessee. But a lot of Cowboy fans. And you know how I feel about the Cowboys. So I enjoyed my Thanksgiving, but I didn't enjoy the game because all I heard for 3 hours, them boys. Oh my God, them boys. Oh my God, my head was ringing. I was this close to killing myself both times, Bill. You know how much I hate them damn Cowboys. My entire time. Them boys. I'm like, oh my God, every first down. Them boys. So I got to take some of my own medicine. I like to trash talk.
And they 6-5-1.
Oh man, but that's good. I digress.
Right.
But I saw a lot of flags. I was like, woo, Kansas City not getting the little calls. It's like they usually do some, Cowboys won, fair and square, just a lot of suspect calls. Now, you say they won't make the playoffs.
San Francisco is a 7th seed with a 9-4 record.
Mm-hmm. Now, I'm going to tell you this. I'm going to give it back to you. I don't believe the Cowboys will make the playoff either. And it's not because they're not playing good. I think the Cowboys lost too many games early in the season, and they dig too deep of a hole for themselves. I'm being serious now. I'm not trying to troll Cowboy fans. I know y'all be like, hater. No, I'm being serious. I think they just dig too deep of a hole.
They lost too many NFC games.
Yeah, they got
the Bears, Arizona Cardinals, the
Cowboys.
Eagles.
Let me go ahead and cap and get right back to you. The Cowboys are 3-4. All right, let me get the close up on that one. Okay, Cowboys are 3-4-1 in the NFC. All right, you have 4 more NFC games left. Even if you win all 4, you still only had 7. You know how many NFC wins San Fran got right now?
I want to say 6. How many?
Higher.
7.
Higher.
8?
San Fran 8-2 in NFC. Come on, you know this is what I do. You know this is what I do. San Fran has 8 NFC wins already.
And they the 7th seed
and they the
at 9-4.
So, I mean, you're not going to the playoff because you dig too deep of a hole. I want to say let me look at it right now. The second best team in the NFC, we just talking about wins.
The Rams.
Even though the Bears are number 1 seed.
I'm talking about NFC only.
I'm just talking about NFC, the number of wins in the conference.
Right,
because that's when that tiebreakers start coming. But I looked at it, I was like, oh my God, San Fran is 8 wins? So if San Fran wind up tying with anybody, they're going to win all the doggone tiebreakers. So you have to be a game better than San Fran so you won't get caught in the tiebreaker thing. Now, San Fran do got to play us, but I just want to make sure when I check again, because I looked at it already. Take my crazy sunglasses off. But San Fran has, they got 8. I thought so. So the second place team with this most wins is Philly. Philly got 7. We talking about NFC wins. Bears got 6. Like, you guys have 3 NFC wins. So I'm not trying to not trying to poo-poo on the Cowboys. Yeah, but the Cowboys are 3-4-1. So I just don't see it. You guys dig too deep of a hole. Right. You only got one way in. What could happen? You got to win your division.
Right.
Because you're not getting wild card.
Correct.
You're not getting wild card. They're like, we got a big game against Detroit. Detroit ain't even a 7th seed right now.
Nope.
Detroit is the 8th seed, 2 games out. 2 games out with 5 games left. Detroit
and the Cowboys is the 9th seed.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, they are.
I believe they're 10. They might be now, but if they are, they're fighting with Carolina. So they're in a dogfight with Carolina, and they don't want any tiebreaker with Carolina because Carolina beat them. So Carolina got a tiebreaker over them. So wild card, Cowboy, leave that alone. Win your division. That is your only way to make it, is to win your division. And now, if you look at the Cowboys, I know they got Detroit. Do you think they'll beat Detroit this week? Why not?
Detroit, it's a home game, right? This is Detroit's 3rd home game. They went in overtime with the Giants, beat the Giants, came back, beat the Giants, lost to Green Bay. They're going to beat the Cowboys.
Bow-tie Bill, my logic is Detroit is tough to beat at home. But I got and I told you, I had told you this 2 weeks ago, Cowboys are going to beat Philly. I told you guys that. Cowboys going to beat Philly. Now, I did think Kansas City would beat them. I got a funny feeling them damn Cowboys going to win this game.
Man, let's go back to this Philly game and Cowboys. Up 21-0. Saquon Barkley only ran the ball 10 times.
Okay.
Why did Philly not run the ball?
Well, that's a whole nother. We can do a whole nother 30-minute podcast. What's going on with Philly? I know what's going on with Philly.
All right.
You know, I can give you a quick breakdown of what was said after the game in the Bears locker room. I mean, you can go C.J. Gardner when he interviewed on
Fox.
What's the little show where Acho and them, they don't got their show no more. Him and Shady McCoy, they got a podcast. They asked C.J. Gardner, was the plays easy? They first asked Jalen Johnson, were the plays easy for you guys to defend? Did y'all know? Basically, did you know what was coming? Jalen Johnson was like, "Oh man, you know we watched a little fair." He just say, "No, man, we had to really, they really tested, but you know they was dodging that question." And so he was like, "Oh man, you know we just watched a lot of film. My coach Doe did a good job." So Shady McCoy was telling Jalen Johnson kind of like, "Man, forget all that." Well, C.J. Gardner. Now I don't know if you know anything about C.J. Gardner, but C.J. Gardner is kind of remind me of a guy like me if I played. A little bit of a hothead. I'm not biting my tongue. You ask me a question. Why you laughing, man? Why you laughing? You got to say I'm hothead?
No.
Anyway, he kind of remind I am. He kind of remind me of me. Switch on both cameras, man. He kind of remind me of the close-up one. Yeah, appreciate it. He kind of remind me of me because of the fact that you can kind of why you laughing? Because you know I'm talking. I'm mature with both type Bill.
I know it.
I can assess myself. I know my strength and weakness.
Sure.
Yeah, go F yourself. Anyway, so he kind of remind me of me. You know you're going to get the truth. All you got to do is ask Neil a question. Neil going to tell you how you feel. Anyway, so he asked Jalen Johnson. Jalen Johnson's like, yeah, we kind of see him study. The coach kind of told. So Shady like, what's C.J. Gardner at? That was his way of saying, I know who give me the truth. You know what I'm saying? You're like, certain people, you know, they're going to give you the truth. So Jalen Johnson goes to the locker room. You got to go see him, man, and put the camera in front of him. And so give me the close-up, give both of them. So I'm going to show you what he did. He had the phone, right? And so he had the phone. So Shady goes, hey, man, CJ. Let me take my glass off. This is that guy, he did it. He had no hat on. He said, CJ. He looked into the phone. He goes, was it easy for the Bears to know what was coming with the Philadelphia Eagles? He looked. He goes, he said, and then he said, blink twice if y'all knew what plays was coming. He went like this. And he just started blinking like crazy. And then he just smiled and stuff. So that's what Gardner was like, not Gardner, Shady was like, yeah, so you guys knew what the players was. So my point is that the rumor around the NFL is that when you ask how was the Cowboys to come back, you know, Cowboys defense played good, but if the Bears knew what players was coming, you know, Cowboys probably knew what players were coming. Their creativity for Philly was not that good, so I'm still going to give them their roses, the Cowboys, because they did play KC, and KC has one of the best, I think, play designers in the league, which was Andy Reid. So I'm going to go ahead and say if they could stop the Andy Reid Kansas City offense.
But they didn't. Patrick Mahomes threw 4 touchdowns.
I got you. Enough to do it. Reason why they didn't stop it enough. What I mean by enough is they can hold KC to 24. I believe they can hold Detroit to 24. And the number one reason why I think the Cowboys can win that game is because I just don't trust Detroit's secondary. They got a whole lot of guys hurt. I think the Cowboys scoring 30. And I don't know if Detroit can score 30. I don't know. I think the Cowboys can score 30. I think it'll be a high-scoring game. I'm betting the over. But please, if you do bet, we had nothing to do if you lose your money.
Right.
Please don't hold us responsible for your gambling. Gambling tips we give. Go ahead, Bow-tie Bill.
Their running game, Detroit running game.
Yeah.
Montgomery. Mm-hmm. And then you have Jahmyr Gibbs.
Yeah.
That's Arizona's recipe for beating the Cowboys. The Cowboys cannot beat Arizona for whatever reason. 3 years in a row.
Yeah.
Why?
And
Because
Detroit
they're running the ball.
last week. Detroit did embarrass them last year, but the person that's calling them plays is in Chicago now.
Right. So, but with Montgomery and Jahmyr Gibbs, they're going to run the ball. They're going to control the clock and run the ball.
What's your final score? What you predicting in that game?
27-23 Detroit.
Okay. So you agree with me? Both teams gonna be in the 20s.
Yeah, 27-23 Detroit. Detroit gonna be able to run the ball, man.
I just don't trust. Detroit don't got the secondary, man. I can't do it, bro. I might have
Arizona didn't have a secondary, and they beat the Cowboys. Cannot beat Arizona for whatever reason. Arizona runs the ball.
I got you.
Run the ball.
Hey, man,
y'all ran the ball on the Cowboys.
Yeah, we did.
Right. So, man, you run the ball on the Cowboys.
I just don't think Detroit playing good ball. It ain't about the Cowboys. I think the Cowboys are playing better ball right now. And you got to also realize that when we ran on them, they didn't have these 6 guys they got back. They got Quentin, they got Williams from the Jets, they got all these new linebackers back. The Cowboys have a whole new defense since they came back from the bye. Overshine, Bland, all these guys are back, man. It's a whole new defense, man. You know, like I said, I think the Cowboys playing good. I think the problem is y'all dig too deep of a hole. That's just my thing. Moving on to our last and final subject.
Sure.
What the hell going on in Kansas City?
Man, same as it ever was, man. Drop pass the last 3 years.
But they always had drop pass. It's something I can't.
I say right. It's drop pass.
But they go to Super Bowl drop pass. They won the Super Bowl 2 years ago and had the most drop passes in the NFL.
Yeah, that's true too.
It's something, and this is something that I'm gonna tell you something, man.
The defense.
Hold on, Bo. Can I say something? I'm sorry for cutting you off.
Oh yeah. Why you asked me the question?
No, I'm about to say something, but I'm about to set you up. Hold on. It's something, and this is what kind of frustrates me. You know me, Bo Bill. You ask me an opinion about a team, I always got an opinion. And I feel very strong about my opinion. I feel like I know more about football than anybody else. I still stand on that. I really can't put my finger on Kansas City. I got no opinion. I can't figure out what the hell. I can use it. Oh, they got to do this. Like Philadelphia, the play calling is bad. Boom, boom, boom. The creativity is bad. I'm trying to put my finger. What is wrong with them, bro? I'm being serious. Don't talk about you said dropping. No, but serious. What would you do to fix Kansas City? Because I don't got a damn clue.
They top 10 in offense, top 10 in defense.
That's my point.
They
go ahead, man. You can have it.
Yeah,
man. I got no opinion.
They are not winning on what Mike Tomlin calls weighty downs. When a play needs to be made, a play needs to be stopped, they don't get it done.
Okay. All right, I'll give you that. I'm going to tell you what I got one opinion on why I think Kansas City's losing.
What's that?
I just think the league has gotten better. What I mean by that, the division's gotten better. Denver's better. The Chargers are better. I just think the division has gotten better, man. I think that's all that it is. 'Cause I don't really see Kansas City playing bad. The only person that I would say Kansas City need to get rid of, and I know a lot of Chiefs fans going to be like, but I'm telling you, I watch the tape.
Number 32.
They need to get rid of Chris Jones. You didn't expect me to say that, did you?
95?
Yeah, he got to go.
They
gotta go.
They just paid him.
I don't give a crap. He got to go.
Well, they're not gonna take that salary cap hit.
They need to get rid of his ass.
But he's not playing. He's not playing.
He ain't worth $35-40 million.
This year,
well, okay.
He's not playing.
Whatever he's making, he ain't worth
this year.
So they need to. I'm telling you something. There's been a lot of times people didn't run right at Chris Jones. I'm telling you, he ain't what he used to be. Now maybe he gonna turn it up in the playoffs, maybe. And we have seen Chris Jones. Woo, then playoff come, you can't stop the man. But I know one thing: his big buck gonna have to step up.
I'm gonna say this:
he's not getting the pressure. When they put on defensive end, I remember the Chargers game. He single-handedly cost him that game, the first game of the season. The little young dude got into it with him, number 30, the little linebacker. He jumped off slightly. I'm telling you, and I'm not saying he's the main reason they losing. That's not what I'm saying. But he's got to help out a little bit more with the pressure and stopping and run and all that type of stuff. I don't remember a Chris Jones moment or a game this year that he's taking over. He usually take over at least 4 or 5 regular season games, and then playoff, he's taking over every game. One thing, if I pass it back to you, I take that back. I think he did take over just a little bit. Game 3 or 4 this year when they played Philly. He played pretty good. He played really good in that Philly game. I remember him, his name kept popping up, and he was talking his little stuff. And I was like, okay, Chris Jones revving up. And I thought he's going to start just ascending up, and he just didn't do nothing. But go ahead. What are you about to say about that? My fault.
They lost to the Chargers, first game of the season, on a Friday night.
Yeah.
That was a defensive line fault. They let Justin Herbert sneak out, and it was a 3rd and long. Had they stopped them, they would have won that game.
I got you.
They wound up kicking the field goal. All right. The Cowboys beat them 28-31. Mm-hmm. But also on Jacksonville, Trevor Lawrence snuck out. Mm-hmm. And that's a defensive line fault again.
You know what I'm saying?
So talking about weighty downs. That when a play is needed.
Game? Something happened in the Denver game too. Defense, I think, let them down again.
In Denver game.
So nobody really.
So they losing like 3 points. They losing the game by 3 points.
Only team kind of dominated them was Buffalo, and they scored a cheap touchdown.
But they only beat them by 3 points. Well, I'm saying, they won by 3 points.
That Buffalo game was more than, even though the scoreboard says what it said. I watched that game. Buffalo kind of dominated that game, and they got a cheap touchdown late, and to make the score look a little bit more respectful. You know, but most of the other games, you're right. They was right there with them. So, $1 million question: will the Chiefs make the playoff? Bow tie, Bill.
In the event that Jacksonville win the South, they own the tiebreaker against the Colts.
Okay, I agree with you saying. So, if you're a Kansas City fan, you need the Colts to keep losing.
Yes.
Now, here's the thing about it. I don't think the Colts gonna make the playoff. We got 6-7 more minutes. Oh yeah, you didn't give him close up. He wasn't expecting that. Give him close up. You
I was not expecting that.
Come on, man, I'm a guru, and you know, get the close up on me. Shoot, and you know I don't get that much wrong. You know I don't get that much wrong. The Colts ain't making no damn playoff, bro. Put the camera back on both of us, man. What's your thoughts on that?
Yeah, man, because Daniel Jones about to be
Daniel producer. Give me the close up.
Daniel Jones about to be Daniel Jones.
Both of us close up. All right,
Daniel Jones about to be Daniel Jones.
Yeah, exactly. And then here's the thing about it. The kicker is the team I trust the most right now in the AFC South is the Texans.
Oh, they defense is for real.
But a couple weeks ago, the Texans was like 2-5 2-6.
CJ Stroud just came back.
Don't KC and Houston play real soon?
Oh, this Sunday.
Oh,
Kansas City favorite. They play in Kansas City.
Oh, I thought it was like next week. It's this Sunday. What time is that game?
Noon.
Man, it's some good ass.
If it's not noon, it's 3:25. But I think it's noon.
3:25. The Super Bowl.
That's right. Yeah, Chicago and Green Bay.
Everybody waiting on that game. Chicago, Green Bay.
Not the Super Bowl, dog.
They flexed that.
The Super Bowl.
Dog, Super Bowl, man.
They flex that game.
Even the producer, if Dan hit him with oh yeah again, man. Oh yeah, you know the producer, Dan. Super duper producer saying, oh yeah, you know he's a Chicago Bears fan like me. You know what it is. Dog, that game was at 12. They flexed it back to 3:25.
Okay, right.
And then you got people saying that they messed up. That the Bears game should have been flexed. I heard it on your boy. What's the kicker with the podcast on ESPN? McCaffrey, whatever his name.
No.
McAfee. He said I don't understand why the Bears game Bay was not flexed on Sunday night.
7:20.
It's only right. They 8-3. We 8-3-1. We 9-3. I mean, it's only right. It's only right. I mean, it's literally probably right now. Is that the biggest game of the season right now?
No.
What game was bigger?
Up to this point? Man, that Rams-Seattle game was big too, man.
Yeah, but no disrespect, Rams-Seattle don't got the cachet Bears Green Bay.
Okay, I grant you that.
Bears-Packers, it don't got the cachet. It don't got the cachet.
Right.
It really don't.
It's a division game.
I mean, no disrespect to the Rams of Seattle, but come on, Seattle fans, don't be coming at it, but let's just give it a buck, Seattle. Hell, just 20 years ago, y'all was the AFC team. People forget that. See, y'all don't forget shit. I'm a guru. Y'all weren't even in the NFC. Y'all was the AFC team. So that rivalry has just started. Come on, stop. We talking about 100 years over here, baby. 100 years. Just F Green Bay and F Chi-Town, all that. Oh, well, no, we say F Green Bay, and they say Bears still. I'm not gonna say it 'cause I love my team, but yeah, this is 100 years. This is a generation of hate.
Is this gonna determine number one seed?
I don't know that because I think if the Rams win this week.
No. Oh, okay.
I'm just saying because if the Rams win.
No. I'm talking about your division.
Oh, no, this definitely determines first place in the North.
Right.
Yeah. Now I don't know if it determines number one in the NFC seed.
Right.
But this is definitely for first place in the North.
Right.
Yeah.
Pittsburgh played the Ravens. That's going to determine number one.
Yeah.
In our division.
So you guys got a big game. Mm-hmm. KC Houston is big.
Big. Tiebreaker. That's a tiebreaker game.
So basically, this is what we're talking about. KC beats Houston. Colts keep plummeting, which I believe they will. Okay.
Right.
I want to say the Colts got Seattle in a couple of weeks. I remember looking at Seattle's schedule. The problem still is damn Buffalo. No. The Colts will fall out, so that means they can take KC's spot. They can take the Colts spot. So KC, man, I want to say they're gonna make it, bro, but
Yeah, I think they're gonna make it, man.
Colts ain't making it.
No. And once KC makes it to the playoff, man, you already know what.
I'll bet you already know my money on. That ass yellow ball. Oh, you want some? You
All
know
right.
that. Hey,
Let's do
man.
it. Yeah.
Hey, man, before we get up out of here, right now, bang, bang, who coming out the NFC? Who? If you had to bet, who's your top 2 teams that will come out the NFC? Even they in the playoff right now, who will represent in the Super Bowl for the NFC?
As of right now, Rams and Bears.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Now, before the season started, I said Rams and Tampa Bay. Remember that? I said Rams and Tampa Bay.
Yeah, Tampa Bay is so injured,
Based off
man.
what I've seen so far, I got Rams and Bears too. I just trust the Bears more than Green Bay. I think Green Bay has the most upsides, but let's just keep it a buck. Green Bay has only looked great twice this year. Twice. And both of us against the Detroit Lions.
Well, not only that.
So hold on, let that sink in. So maybe they just know something. I got to see Green Bay look great against somebody. Green Bay ain't look great against nobody else. They look good, but not great.
Man, what's going to happen is, like the last 2 years,
Yeah.
as the season progresses, they play better.
Who talking about Green Bay?
Yes.
We're going to see this Sunday. AFC, so we both said Bears or the Rams are the teams to beat the NFC if you want to go to the Super Bowl. AFC, yeah, get that close up on him. Because Kansas City is technically not in the playoff right now. Who's your 2 teams you think is to beat in the AFC, go to the Super Bowl?
Man.
You on record, both time, Bill?
Yes, I know. I'm on record.
Don't get it wrong.
Let's say that Kansas City goes
Nah, you can't do all that. Nah, okay. See, there you go with the its, nits, and the butts, and the tuts, and the cuts, and the butts. No. We ain't doing all that.
I can't do the butt. I can't do the nigga Minaj. I can't do the nigga Minaj.
No BBLs. We ain't doing no BBLs. We ain't doing no BBL Drizzy. Oh, BBL Drizzy. No BBL Drizzies. No BBL Drizzies. No butts.
As of right now,
Yeah.
as much as I hate to see it, the Patriots
Yup.
and the Texans.
I don't trust C.J. Stroud. No.
Man. I trust
Anyway.
I trust that defense and coaching.
Nah, C.J. Stroud. I don't trust him. I don't trust him. Nah, they ain't going no damn Super Bowl. But I do got New England with my number 1.
Yeah.
What about the Bears and New England rematch? That could actually happen, bro.
Oh, I got New England.
I'm just saying that
New
it can
England.
happen. I'm just saying that it could actually happen.
Right.
It could actually
Because
happen.
Vrabel, the head coach, has Super Bowl rings.
And then my other
You know,
pick.
I mean, you know, it's not the moment is not too big.
Right. And my other pick is KC.
Yes. That's what I just said. If KC
No.
KC
You just said no. You just said Houston and New England.
Well, no.
And you
I
said,
initially started with KC,
no.
and you
But
said
then,
no
but you
buts.
didn't. You didn't put your out there. You didn't put your on the table. I put my on the table. Put your on the table.
Now, how you gonna do that, man?
I can do whatever the heck I want.
How you gonna do that,
Hey,
dog?
man, this is my show
just
and your
said
show.
I started with KC.
This co-host.
I started with KC.
This is 50% my show, 50% your show, and on my half of my room.
Okay, I got KC and
New England or KC and Houston?
KC in New England in the conference championship.
Put you out there.
Yeah, it's
Put
out
you
there.
out there. Yeah, it's okay. How did that feel to put you out there? How did that feel?
Man, I'm from Oak Cliff, dog. Oak Cliff, Texas. From Oak Cliff, Texas. I keep my elbow. You from Oak Cliff, you keep your elbows up.
I got him pumped up. He got him talking this stuff. Yeah, man.
Right.
I don't care about no clause if they make the playoff or not. I got New England and I got KC only two teams I'm taking serious in the AFC
Right.
to go to the Super Bowl. In the
Right.
NFC, I can't believe I'm saying this. Well, definitely Rams. I picked the Rams for the season started. You know that?
Yeah, we both did.
Yeah. And I'm actually moving Tampa on out of there. A lot of it not because Baker looked bad, but a lot of injuries. And I got the Bears. I got to see somebody stop that running game. And it's not, our offensive line is good. And I just believe in Ben Johnson, we trust. That boy, he dialing them up. Called some good ass plays, man. Bow tie Bill, man. Before we get out of here,
Man, thank you for tuning in to Tell the Truth 23 podcast. Man, tell your family members and friends, the ones you like as well as the ones you don't like. You know, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, also turn on your notification. We thank you for everything, following us and keeping it real. Thank you. Tell the truth. Yeah. This is what we do.
Yeah, we about to get up out of here, man. Got my colors on, blue and orange Chicago Bears. We're going to the next 20 Super Bowls, man. That's just what that is, man. We the God's team, America's team, man. God. We just the best team God ever created, man. Tell the Truth podcast. Tell a friend, tell a friend. Look me in my eyes when I talk crazy to y'all, man. Look me in my eyes. Them Bears, boy. Shy God, man. Hey, tell the Truth podcast, man. We out of here, man. Thanks for watching, baby. Peace. Yeah.
All right.